Ford Focus rally car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. Today we're driving a Ford Focus Gr.B rally car. We're driving it in a World Rally Challenge at the Gr.B track in reverse. We're doing 12 laps. 12 laps. We'll get back to that in a second. We are one of 12 cars. Actually, we were number 12, and we started with a rolling start. Now, we know for a fact that there's not a car on the track that can do this race 12 laps in one tank full. So everybody's going to have to fuel up at least once. And when you fuel up for the amount of time that you're in there, you might as well change your tires too. So we're going to have to make one pit stop. So I believe the best thing to do, because I'm pretty sure that we can do 6 laps in one tank. Let's go 6 laps, fuel up, and then do 6 more. I think that would probably be the best thing to do. And as everybody else has their own strategy, you're gonna fall ahead, go ahead, or fall behind, or whatever, depending upon what everybody else is doing. In the meantime, the best thing to do is to just get on your horse and start chasing these cars down. Now this particular track is one of my top 5. I just love the different elevations. I love the graphics of the hills with the green grass and the snowy hills in the background. I love everything about it. The way the track flows, the layout of the track, the corners, everything. It's just a fantastic track to drive as well as view. It's an awesome track. And then if you can drive it driving a little Ford Focus Gr.B rally car like we got here, so much the better. This thing is just absolutely awesome. I just love driving it. It's probably one of my favorite of the little rally cars. Anyhow, as we're coming around the corner here, we are quickly evaporating the second lap. Now, there is no point in keeping track of how many cars you passed. You can if you like, but there's no point in keeping track of that, because when we go into the pit stop, it will have a HUD, a heads-up display for you to see. So you'll be able to see what position you went into the track, into the pit stop, and what position you are when you're leaving, how much fuel, and all that stuff, all that good stuff. But we'll get that at the end of lap number 6. In the meantime, we're catching up to what looks like another little Ford Focus. But he's not as fast as the one that the OpenFed's driving, as he will soon find out. Right here. No, it was a Subaru, it was not a Focus. Anyhow, that's okay. I love this little section here where you go back and forth, and it's cool. And after you've gone around this track a few times, you quickly find out that there's 2-3 really good places to pass. And then the rest of the track, you just got to follow the guy in front of you, because you're not going to see here. If you were right behind somebody, it would have been a great place to pass, because you've got a nice straight section. Okay? So always look for those straight sections, and when you know where they are, try and get right up behind somebody before you get there. Like when you come along here, it's hard to pass because the cars go back and forth from side to side. But when you come around this corner here, where the pit entrance is, which I'll get back to in a second, it's a straight section. They hug the inside, and you can take them on the outside. Now this is our 3rd lap or 4th lap. I'm not quite sure anymore now, as I was losing track of counting it, but that's okay. The first thing that I normally do, and I forgot to mention this right at the beginning of the race, if you got to go get fuel, make sure you know where the pit entrance is. Okay? Very important. Because if you start looking for that pit entrance on the lap when you got to go in and you miss it, then the race is over for you. So be prepared for that and be ready for it. Okay? And I do believe that this is now finishing our, I would like to say, I'm not going to say 4th or 5th lap, but we will find out pretty quick here, as we will go into the pit stop, coming around here, one more corner on the right hand side. You can stay in this pit lane and you go in right over here. Okay? So I believe we have one more lap to go after this. Okay, I'm still not sure. We will find out as we're rounding the corner here. The graphics in this race is so beautiful. I just love it. Here we're going to be passing a Mustang rally car. We've driven one of those before too, and they're really nice too. And we're back into that little S-curve thing. Each individual lap does not take a long time to finish. Okay, so the race is really quick. It just seems like it's long because there's 12 of them. But I do believe that this is the end of our 6th lap. And as we come up and go around the corner here, we'll be heading into the pit stop. I think I'm going to take one more car here, get up ahead of him. But like I was saying, we will find out pretty soon what position we got and how much fuel we actually use. Let's take a look at that too, because I'm not quite sure if we were close to... Oh, no, that was our 5th lap. Okay, so we got one more to go then. Okay, I was way off base. There's a whole lap off. That's okay. We've got 12 to do either way. It's already been driven, so we're just waiting until we go in for our break. One more lap. But these, like I said, these laps go really quick. And the one thing too is when you go into your pit stop and somewhere along the line you might be the lead car and then you don't see other competitors. As we're seeing right now, we might be car number 1. And if we are car number 1, then we won't see anybody in front of us for a little bit. Now, but once we've gone into the pit stop, now all that changes. You know, because a lot of cars don't stop, a lot of cars, but some do stop. We're going to find out pretty quick as we're coming up around the corner. You do have to slow down for some of these corners. You don't overshoot them. There's a couple that give you a little bit of trouble if you start spinning out, but we've come to grips with it. We're doing a little bit better now. Although this here, we almost lost control right there. Ooh, close. Anyhow, here we are. Yeah, we did come in first. We had a quarter of a tank of fuel left, so we could have gone another lap or 2. And that's okay. We're going to be dropping in the position now. Now we're in 4th, and that's all right. We're going to fuel her up right full. We're going to leave the pit in position number 6. And we're going through the cave. Looks like we're going through the Bat Cave. To the Bat Cave, Robin. Here we come out, and we are in lap number 7 now. Okay, so yeah, we see a car in front of us. So now we know we've got 5 cars in front of us, but we don't know when if these guys have been in for fuel already, or if they still need to go in. If they still need to go in, then they're hooked because they're going to go in next time. Time and we'll be passing them. Lap number 7. Now I have to keep reminding myself that otherwise I end up forgetting what lap we're in. So we're going to have to try and do that practice as we finish this lap here, right by these red, whatever you call them. Now we're into lap 8. So we've got 3 to go, 8, 9, and 10. And we come on this side. And if you look, you can see on the left-hand side up against the hill, you can see the cars driving on the track coming our way that we're going past. What an awesome looking race. It is absolutely fantastic. It blows me away every time I drive on this track, whether I drive it in this direction or the other. It doesn't matter. The different elevations, the rocky hills, the snowy grassy area, sunshine, the blue sky, just all of it together just makes for an awesome race. And the handling of the car helps. I mean, it doesn't hurt it any at all. It's a beautiful little car to drive. So as we're coming up around the corner here, this will be finishing lap number 8, I believe. Then, yes, we're good. We haven't seen any cars in front of us lately, so I'm assuming that we are the lead car. No, but you know what happens when you assume something. You can't do that. So you have to keep driving hard, and this is where I run into my problems. I'm not a good lead car driver, So I tend to relax too much and to start to slow down a little. And if there was let's say I was car number 2 and I started slowing down, I'd never catch car number 1 and I'd lose the race. So instead I start, see now there's a car ahead of us. I start driving faster and faster, and what ends up happening is I start driving chaotic. And that I don't want to do. So that's why I prefer to have a pace car in front of me. But we can't always have what we want. So we just take what we get and we deal with it as such. Now there's a car in front of us, and there again, we don't know if he is in the lead of us or if we're in the lead of him. All we can assume is that he's before us, so we gotta pass him. That's it. But we're gonna see, because around the corner here, if he is ahead of us, he's still gonna need fuel, which is kind of strange. Why would he wait this long to get fuel? Because we're coming up to the end of the race here. But yeah, he's going into the pit stop. There he goes. He's going in for fuel. So this is lap number 9, is it? Yeah, I believe this is lap number 9. Coming around the corner here again. Wow, I just tell you. Just amazes me. Just amazing. Beautiful game. They didn't have games like this when I was a little kid, I'll tell you that. If they did, I would have never left my room. I would have been sitting there playing in my room all day. But I guess a lot of kids nowadays do too. So it's not much different, is it? I can understand it. It's a lot of fun, very enjoyable. If you have the opportunity, you should try it. Don't let it take over your life though. I mean, we've got lots of other things that we like to do too. We're coming up here to the end of lap number 11, I believe. One more to go? Or is it 2 more to go? See, now I lost track again. I'm going to race it out. See what happens. I believe that there's 2 more to go. This one and 1 more. So we're just going to keep ripping because we don't know if we're in the lead. We don't know. But we do know that we're near the front of the group, if not the front. So all we can do is just keep ripping the way we've been ripping. Wait for the final lap. It's amazing how this little car holds on to the track. Well, I'll tell you, there's no slipping or sliding. Every once in a while, a little bit of skidding around a corner, but you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It really sticks to the track nicely. Yeah, this is the end of the 11th lap. Now we got 1 more to go. 1 more to go. That's it. It took a little bit longer than the races that I normally do. Like I said, the only thing that I don't like about this little car is those padded little side rests by your head. They block your side view. I understand they're for safety, so I'm not going to complain too much, but that's the only thing I don't like about those side pads. There's a few other cars I've driven, McLaren, that had them, and I didn't like them. But that's okay. It's all part of the game. Anyhow, I really enjoyed this one. This was a fantastic race, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Hope to see you back at OpaFed Gaming again real soon. Until the next time, you've been racing with the OpaFed.